Today we're taking a look at the MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, August 26, 2021, and giving you the best parlay picks on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Our first parlay picks for today will be Arizona Diamondbacks vs Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. The Phillies appear to be faltering under pressure once again. After having a chance to seize control of the division race, they have dropped 9 of their last 13 overall. Eflin has made 4 career appearances, 3 starts, versus the Backs, going 0-2 with a 3.38 ERA. This will be his first start against Arizona this season. According to Baseball Savant, current Backs are batting only .146 in 49 plate appearances off of the Phillies' right-hander ahead of Thursday's contest. Following a lengthy stint on the injured list, Eflin carries a little bit of added uncertainty in this contest. While Eflin's strikeout rate has dipped in 2021, he's managed to remain effective by staying efficient with his arsenal. The Phillies veteran has thrown 66.1% of his first pitches for strikes this season, while walking a career-low 1.36 batters per 9 innings of work. He's also managed to pitch around some bad luck, posting a .327 BABIP, the second highest mark of his career. On the other hand, Golan seems poised to finish the season strong after a disappointing campaign. Phillies to come out on top on Thursday. San Francisco Giants vs New York Mets. Giants on the money line. The Mets have been stingy in runs allowed at Citi Field, but then again, the Giants are averaging 4.89 runs per game. They're an explosive team that's going to give the Mets trouble, no matter how many times these two teams line up to face one another. San Francisco's ability to hit home runs has paid off in dividends this season, as they are leading the entire majors, as they have hit 191 total home runs so far with over a month to go in the regular season. San Fran has been a good offense, even away from Oracle Park, as they are scoring 4.86 runs per road game. Shortstop Brandon Crawford has been hitting well this season, as he is posting in .895 ops with 19 homers and 71 RBI, while stealing 10 bases on 11 attempts. They have the ability to continue winning games and maintaining their NL West lead. And I just don't trust New York's offense. The lefty, Alex Wood, should be able to cause problems as long as his pitches are controlled. He doesn't have to do anything extra to topple an offense that's already beaten. As we near the end of August, the team with the best record in baseball is still the San Francisco Giants. However, the Dodgers have caught fire and are close on their heels in the National League West. If San Francisco wants to keep their pace at the top of the division, it needs to find the win column against a New York team that is reeling. The Mets are falling fast in the NL East standings. They now find themselves 7.0 games back. They are just 2-10 over their last 12 games, and they have lost 4 of their last 5 against the Giants. I'm rolling with the Giants in this one. Kansas City Royals vs Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners minus 1.5 on the run line. Kansas City has been playing some solid baseball of late, going 7-3 over their last 10 games. However, they have not gotten much out of Keller this season, and he is having a disappointing August. The Royals won a series against Houston last week too. They had another season against the Astros to start the week, but won only the first game. As a result, they are looking to snap a 2-game losing streak on Thursday. They lost in 10 innings on Wednesday, so even though it was a getaway day, it is not setting up a great travel spot for the Royals. This is a team that needs all the advantages they can get to. The dog days of August have not been good to the right-hander, and that gives a struggling Mariners offense an opportunity to put up some runs. On the other side, Seattle is getting outstanding pitching. A little inconsistent, as they have been great when they win and really struggled when they lose. Look for an outstanding performance out of Kikuchi in this game. Seattle Mariners is the way to go. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Our second parlay picks for today will be Minnesota Twins vs Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox on the money line. Boston has no choice but to take care of business against teams like Minnesota. The Red Sox put themselves in this situation when they struggled from the end of July to the middle of August. They were swept by the Yankees last week before taking 2 out of 3 against Texas over the weekend. Milwaukee relies on their starting pitching, but they don't have one of their best options on the mound here. Brett Anderson gets the ball in this one, and over his past 2 starts he's given up 9 earned runs in only 8 2/3 innings. Boston was able to build on those wins with an 11-9 victory over Minnesota on Tuesday night. The Red Sox, who once led the division, are now 6.5 games back of Tampa Bay in the AL East standings. However, they are 2 games clear of Oakland for the second AL wild card spot. New York Yankees vs Oakland Athletics. New York Yankees on the money line. Let's be honest, who can bet against New York at this point? The Athletics would need a rookie pitcher to have an outstanding performance against one of the best lineups in baseball if they want to win this game. The New York Yankees have been in the top 10 all season in team ERA and are currently 5th at 3.61. During the current 11-game winning streak, New York has allowed an average of only 2.45 runs per game. New York's whip has dropped to 1.17, which is 3rd in baseball, and opposing hitters are averaging only .225 at the plate against Yankees pitching, which is 6th best. Jarrett Cole is leading New York in victories with 12, strikeouts with 191, and has the best ERA of starting pitchers with 2.92. New York will hand the ball to Jamison Talon on Thursday. The Yankees' right-hander is 8-4 with a 3.94 ERA and 121 strikeouts. So I lean towards the Yankees. Los Angeles Dodgers vs San Diego Padres. Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line. This is a clash of 2 teams heading in opposite directions over the last couple of weeks. While the Dodgers have won 14 of their last 16 games entering Wednesday, the Padres have dropped 10 of 12 to fall out of the second wild card spot in the National League. Getting Darvish back will be a boost for the Padres, who have had to shuffle arms around to try and fill spots of late. Max Scherzer, 11-4 2.65 ERA 0.91 whip, takes the mound for the Dodgers in Game 3 of this series, and he was solid in his last start, giving up 1 run on 5 hits in 5 innings in a 4-3 win over the New York Mets. The Dodgers have won all 4 of his starts since coming over in a trade with the Washington Nationals, where he has totaled 21 1/3 innings and gave up 5 runs. He has not given up more than 2 runs in any of his 4 starts for LA, and in his last 5 starts overall. 2 of Scherzer's worst starts this season came back-to-back facing the Padres in mid-July, when he was with the Nationals, where he gave up 7 runs in the first one and 4 in the second one. However, with the freefall that San Diego is in at this point in time, it's hard to have a ton of faith in seeing them turn things around here. That's doubly so when you consider that the opposition is a Dodgers team that is extremely hot at the moment. The Dodgers will get the victory. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.